Hey guys, I'm Sara Rowe, and I'm here to explain 5 crazy, cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about unexplained phenomena from around the world. Number 5, the statues on Easter Island. These giant sculptures stand up to 33 feet tall and have giant carved faces. They were built sometime between 1250 and 1500 by island natives and have perplexed visitors ever since. Easter Island is a remote island that had very little contact with South America, the closest landmass. Because of this, there's tons of mystery surrounding the civilization that built the statues. There are over 100 carved stone heads all over the island. Each one was carved by hand and moved across long distances to different spots. No one has any idea how the islanders moved them, but some have speculated that the lack of trees on the island may be from years of chopping them down to move the statues. Another mystery is what exactly happened to the island's inhabitants. Some think they could have died out after using up all the island's natural resources, or from diseases brought by outsiders. But the biggest mystery of all wasn't discovered till years later. There are bodies attached to the heads. That's right, buried in the ground is even more statue, making them way bigger and more impressive than anyone had ever thought. It also makes the mystery of how, when, and why the islanders made them that much more perplexing. Personally, I have 2 guesses. Aliens or giants? Either that or they were just really smart engineers. Number 4, room 428. Wilson Hall at Ohio University has a special room that no student is allowed to live in, room 428. And why is that? Well, there's been multiple reports of paranormal activity inside the room. Objects flying across the room, doors that open and shut by themselves, and dark shadows appearing and disappearing without explanation. Super creepy. But the absolute weirdest thing about the room? The demon-like face that supposedly appears on the door. And I know what you're thinking. Just replace the door. Well, they tried that. The door has been replaced multiple times, only to have the face appear again. The good news is that people have reported that the spirit seems playful, not sinister. So while a face sounds scary, it might actually be your new, maybe not imaginary friend. Number 3. Morgellons Disease. It's an infectious condition with symptoms such as crawling, biting, and stinging sensations, skin rashes or open sores, and worst of all, multicolored fibers on or under the skin. Creepy and also gross. The scientific community is totally stumped by this disease and insists it isn't a new disorder, but instead a combination of known medical conditions, including delusions. Try telling that to someone with fibers growing out of their skin. Members of the Morgellons Research Foundation and some Morgellons patients have gotten the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the US to investigate the condition further. But so far, they've come up with no solid answers. But one thing's for certain. You're gonna have a hard time convincing someone it's just in their head when colorful fibers are sticking out of their skin. Number 2, spontaneous human combustion. Unfortunately, this one is as bad as it sounds. Picture it, you're at home, minding your own business, when all of a sudden, boom! Seems pretty terrible, right? Well, that's because it is. It seems bizarre and downright unbelievable that humans could just burst into flames without any apparent cause or warning. But apparently they can. There's been reports of people bursting into flames as early as the 1600s and continue to this day, with reports as recent as 2010. Over 200 cases have been reported around the world. In most cases, the person is burnt to ashes while their arms and legs stay intact. The floor underneath them often stays relatively unburned. Scientists can't agree on whether or not spontaneous human combustion is real. Part of the problem is that there's no clear cause. So here's to hoping this one has a perfectly reasonable explanation. And finally, here's our number 1 weirdest unexplained phenomenon. Globsters. What are globsters, you ask? Great question. They're unidentified organic masses that wash up on beaches around the world. They have no eyes, no head, no bone structure, can be up to 20 feet, and weigh up to 10 tons. Gross! Scientists have done all sorts of tests on the big globs of goop. They've speculated that they could be species of giant octopus that we've never discovered, or remains of sperm whales. But they found no conclusive answers. So whether globsters are decomposing whales, sharks, octopi, or a giant, gooey, mysterious sea creature, I think we can all agree that they're the creepiest thing in the ocean. So next time you go for a swim, remember, there could be a massive blob of unknown ocean goop just waiting to touch your legs. It gives me shivers just thinking about it. Ah! Well, there you have it. Those are our 5 totally perplexing, totally true facts about unexplained phenomena from around the world.
I just want to let everyone know that you can watch even more 5 Facts hosted by Sara, Rowe, and Josh Carlin by watching DreamWorks TV on Go90. Just click the link in the description section below to get the Go90 app on your smartphone or tablet now. Always ask your parents' permission before downloading anything from the internet. What's the most mysterious, unexplained phenomena that you've ever heard of? Enlighten us by commenting below, and remember to subscribe to DreamWorks TV for new videos every day and new 5 Facts every Tuesday. I don't know about you, but all this talk of unexplained phenomena has got me thinking that ancient aliens actually did visit us. That's why I've traveled to the top of the Egyptian pyramids to see what I can find out. And now we wait. It's like Tatooine. On second thought, maybe they're... Wait! I see something! A green light! It's an alien ship! It's an alien ship! Hey, wait! Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this! They're abducting me! They're abducting me!